I'm going to share with you guys a story that you can relate to a for sale by owner homeowner to help convince them of the value of listing their home with a good full-time realtor. My name's Jim McCord. I've been a full-time real estate agent since 1993, and I've made a living off of listing for sale by owners and expireds. That's my target market. It always has been. Early on, I did some farming. I did some door knocking, some cold phone calling, and I realized after years of that, spend all my prospecting time, all my prospecting money with for sale by owners and expireds because they want to sell and they want to sell now. Don't waste your time and money with farming, cold circle prospecting, door knocking, working other agents' open houses. No, prospect for sale by owners and expireds. Okay, back to what you can relate to the owner of a for sale by owner. Here's what I tell them. And it's true, you know, I had say selling a house is really no different than selling almost any other commodity. The more exposure your home gets, the more people are going to see it, and the more people that see it, more likely to have more showings, and the more showings you have, the more likely you have offers. And the more offers you have, the more likely you have high offers. So the key is to get visibility on your home. And this is a story that I share with them, and it's a true story. At one point, I had a 57 Chevy, and I loved that car. It was phenomenal. But I had it for about 20 years, and I wanted to get rid of it. I wasn't driving it anymore. And I could have put a sign on my 57 Chev right on our street for sale with my phone number, and I could have sold it. Because, you know, there's a lot of demand for a 57 Chev. But no matter what kind of car it was, doesn't matter. But I like to use that example because that is a hot car. Anyway, I would have sold it on my street with a for sale by owner sign. Now, if I moved it up to the main street in town where there's about 10 or 20 times more traffic, probably 50 times more traffic in a week, more people would see it, and I would probably get more viewers, more phone calls, more lookers, and higher offers. And if I went ahead and put that car on a classic old car website, a couple classic old car for sale by owner websites on the internet, now I'm opening it to the entire world. Obviously, I'm going to get way more lookers, way more offers when I put it on the internet and everybody can see it. And that's what I relate to a for sale by owner. Your home is no different. You put a for sale by owner sign out, and you put it maybe in the paper, you put it on Zillow, and people are going to see it, great. But all the real estate agents, and most homes are sold through real estate agents, all the realtors are not going to show that home. The great majority of them are not. Most of the buyers are looking with the realtor. They're looking at homes that their realtor is sending to them or setting up. So if your home, Mr. or Mrs. Homeowner, gets way more exposure, we're going to get more offers. It's no difference in selling a car or any other commodity. Now, that's what I share, and it works. Does it work all the time? No, nothing works all the time. But in my 30 years, I haven't heard a better story. Now, I will share one other thing, and this really, it's annoying to me that realtors still use this statistic, and I will admit that years ago I used it also. Realtors will tell for sale by owners the average sale price of a listed home is about 30% higher than the average sale price of a for sale by owner. Now that is a bogus figure. It's true, sadly it's true, but it is bogus, and I'll explain why you shouldn't use that with a for sale by owner. And I actually share this with for sale by owners because I know some other agents are using it. So when I'm talking to them, I say, beware of the agents who share this statistic with you because it's not true. And why is it not true that the average sale price of a listed home is far more? Well, it is true, but the figures are skewed, and here's why. The higher you go in value of a home, the less chance there is that they are going to list that home with the higher the value is, the less chance they're going to try and sell it on their own. Very few luxury homes get sold for sale by owner. Very few. So when you go nationwide, you take all the homes sold that are listed and divide that by the number of homes, and then you take all the for sale by owners, all the unlisted homes. Obviously, because far, far, far more of the lower priced homes go for sale by owner, the average is going to be skewed. And I share that with the homeowners to let them know you're going to hear this from other realtors and beware of that because it's not a true statement, and it's not. But anyway, the story that I shared earlier on about the car really has worked for me. It's worked for about 20 years. And again, my name is Jim McCord. I wrote a real estate book. Revolution in Real Estate Sales about 8 years ago. Very quickly became a #1 bestseller in the real estate category on Amazon. I've sold over almost 40,000 of these in 8 years. And I also coach realtors. So I will attach another video at the end of this. Feel free to watch that. I'll put my phone number and my email in the description of this video. If you have any interest at all in seeing how I coach, watch the video I attach at the end, and then feel free to call me or message me. All right, you guys have a great day. Go after for sale by owners and expireds. For sale by owners, share the story about the car. Expireds, you don't need to because they've already listed. They're probably going to list with somebody else. They understand the value. You guys have a great day.